What are you doing, bro? I got a super cool commission request. Quarterjade found me on Instagram, commented on one of my things asking when my commissions were opening. I was like, girl, I'll make you whatever you want. She DM'd me, hey. And basically she wants her cats maybe. And basically she wanted her 2 cats, maybe. Why do I keep calling her maybe? It's Mabel. She wants her 2 cats, Mabel and Genji, made into aliens. So, referencing off this prior sculpture that I had made based off of my 2 characters, Eepy and Glorbus, she wanted a pastel version of her cats. So I was like, okay. Let me sketch something up for you. Made the sketches, sent them over, got them approved. I actually made 2 versions. I made one just off of their regular colors, and then I made the 2 pastel, more alien-y ones. Decided to go with those ones. And cool, sculpting time. Yeah, boy! So, to start off every sculpture, I must condition the clay. I do this by cutting the clay up into little cubes and rolling it into balls, and then rolling those balls
the adder flightless dung beetle
over the cubes into one and two.
For him, the dung ball is huge.
To a bigger ball. It's kind of like playing Katamari. Because we're making cats. Anyways, my favorite kind of polymer clay to use is Super Sculpey Medium Blend. I find this has the best consistency, and it's also pretty strong, because you'll notice like a lot of polymer clays tend to be pretty brittle and melty and gross, and their texture is wrong, but the Sculpey Medium Blend feels right. I also do enjoy using cos clay. I'll make each one of the little shapes before I add it and make the form, and generally I do like to make heads first, and to add parts onto the body. My absolute favorite tool to use is this silicone needle tool. I find using your fingers is just way too difficult, and also using wooden tools, it doesn't get it as well as these silicone tools. This is most definitely my favorite sculpting tool ever. I would get one if you are sculpting. Now this is where we play the game Spore, basically, because we're adding the parts onto the other body parts and we're making our creatures. Oh, also I should mention that it is good to use, they call it slip. If you ever took like a ceramics class or made ceramics before, you'll know that slip is basically like liquidy clay. It is an adherent. Polymer clay is the same thing. It's called Bacon Bond. Just want to dab a little bit on there, attach it, and it will it'll meld things on. After I am happy with the form of the sculpture, I will remove fingerprints by using cornstarch. I just throw it on there and rub it in and pat it on there. This is awesome for removing fingerprints. I've only used cornstarch. I know you can also use like baby oil. I don't know if you can use potato starch, but like if you can bake it, it's probably fine. It's time to pop these bad boys into the oven. I set my oven to 240 degrees and generally for 15 minutes or less, depending on if you're baking your sculpture again. Another fun fact about polymer clay is you can bake it over and over and over and over. If something cracks, you can put some clay over it, fix it, pop it back in the oven. If you forgot to add something, you just add more things to it. It's pretty cool. Take it out of the oven, wait for it to cool off before giving them a little bath. A little rinsey rinse. Now it is time to prime. I like to use Liquid X Gesso. There's a bunch of other primers you can use. This is just what I have been using. You have to dilute it quite a bit because it is very thick. I just put it in my airbrush. Eventually, I just should switch to like a can because I don't like putting this kind of paint into my airbrush, but you know, old habits. Before painting things, generally you do want to prime them. This adds tooth and it makes your paint that you put on your art piece stick on better. Also good if you want to prevent like peeling and cracking, things like that. After priming, it is time to paint. My favorite paint to use for sculptures is game model paints. So if you've ever seen like Dungeons and Dragon minis or like Warhammer, this is the paint that is used for those and any other models. I love game paints. There's so many different colors. The paint consistency is awesome. It lays on super good. It's so vibrant. It's just, I love game paints. You can get these at your local hobby store. Even some game stores will carry these paints as well. And then the airbrushes I use are the Evolution CR Plus and the Infinity Angel Hirares from Harder and Steenbeck. The thing is about airbrushes, they're awesome, but you gotta clean them a lot. You gotta be taking care of those things, because like if you get paint stuck in there and you leave paint in there, it's cooked. You're cooked. They're also like very finicky, so if your little needle is bent, you're also cooked. So if you use an airbrush, be very careful, know what you're doing, clean it very well. I generally just use airbrush cleaner, water, and acetone for like the outside portions of the airbrush. After the base is spray painted on, I then go in with my wet palette and my Kolinsky Sable brushes. I think these were banned in the US for a while for some reason, but I mean, I have them and they're here now, and I also ordered more. Paint on those details. Nice. And now it is time to put resin onto the figures to make them shiny and beautiful. Now, when using resin, UV resin will produce a lot of fumes when you're using it. So you want to make sure you're wearing gloves, a correct face mask with the correct cartridges. You want to be wearing the UV protectant sunglasses. Make sure you have a window open, some fans going, good air circulation. I have an air purifier. I do everything I can to get these fumes off of my ass because they make me sick. And they'll make you sick too if you don't properly use UV resin. So anyways, just want to put that disclaimer out there. If you do decide to use UV resin, like don't play around with that. I painted a black wooden base and I put more resin on top of it, put some glitter on there, and then I added some real crystal opals to look like space rocks, and then some like little, added a moon and some stars, and I put them on there, and bang! Oh, I also finished curing everything outside because the sun is the best form of UV you can use when possible.
There's a limit. Somewhere between a nice summer's day and the full concentrated power of the sun!
Winter just ended here where I am, so it has been more sunny lately, which is pretty cool. So I can finally utilize the sun again. Finished Jody's sculpture, Genji and Mabel. Here's how it turned out. It's so cute. Is it focusing? Yes. Give you guys some B-roll of these also. So these are gonna go out to her. Big thank you to Quarterjade for commissioning an art piece for me. It means the world to me to have a huge creator like that reach out to me. Like, I've been a long-time viewer of offline TV and stuff, so it's super cool to have some people in that space notice my work and like want to commission artwork from me. And there's even like more projects now that I'm working on with other creators, and I'm super excited. It's gonna be super fun. Thank you again, Quarterjade, and everybody watching. Thank you so much. More content will be coming out soon. I'm really trying to push out more long form YouTube videos. I know it's one of my weaknesses. I have a hard time making super long videos for some reason. I feel like short stuff is fine, and then I just don't like being perceived. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this sculpture. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.